Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm gonna keep speaking this because today is the first time. Oh, sorry, this is the last time I will talk about the tango carry. It is a few days, a long time that I first want to take the tango carry because I slightly understand what is actually meaning, the exact meaning of this stuff, and also I'm gonna first of all it right now. So number one is perpetuate. So perpetuate is a action. That is the action that you maintain something for a long time. Yeah, maybe you perpetuate the harmful of awareness or something else. But it's just like you maintain something for a long time, and you can use it as a verb. Number two is virtuous. So virtuous is that you describe someone or something that is ethical. So number three is morally. So morally, which means that you describe a situation or you describe a action of someone that is ethical, that is good for society. Number four is contradict. Contradict. So the word contradict, which means that is just like so the word contradict, which means that it just like the word opposite. Yeah, it's just like the word opposite. So it's talk about two things. It's always about speech and action that is opposite together. Or maybe you just do something, but you talk about something, but that's told stuff to that stuff that is opposite together. So that is the meaning of that. So number five is slash. So slash, which means that it's just like this word we use it when we want to talk about a business that is just falling to the reduce price. Intent reduce the price. So no, reduce intensely price. So you use it, it's like the word cut down on the price. Yeah, it just slash price. You talk about a business or something that is cut down the price immediately to avoid the buckets. Okay. So number six is religion. So religion is, we talk about the belief. We talk about the belief of someone or the thinking of some people that they trust in a god or some gods that is not existing in the real world, but is is existing in their brain, in their mindset. So number seven is ridiculous. So the word ridiculous, which means that that is talk about a stupid action. It's a adjective that is describe an action or something that is stupid, that is not make fun, that is make people feel uncomfortable about it. So number eight is appeal. So appeal is a verb that is we use it. It's just like the word attract, or just like the word call. Yeah, you call. Yeah, just like you call someone to do something for you. That's about philanthropy. So number nine is condition. So the word condition, which means that it's just like the word if. Let's talk about that. It's like when you want to go to the step two, you have to overcome the step one. So the condition here is that you have to overcome the step one. That is, or maybe just talk about the what's happening in the case of someone or something. Yeah, just talk about the case, the situation. So number 10 is statistic. So statistic is a paper that is contained all of the information of something, or maybe just, for example, when you buy a product, you get the guide and paper that is talk about some of the related statistic of that product, and that will guide you how to use it. That's talk about all of the information about your product. So yeah, that is the meaning of the word statistic. So now I'm gonna answer 10 questions. That's obviously this the old 10. There's no a new 10 carry that I researched a few minutes ago. So number one is what can schools do to perpetuate good study habits in students? I think the best thing schools can do to perpetuate good study habits in students, that is maintain the good environment. The school have to make a lot of rules that is prevent the bad stuff, the bad student. Some of the bad action that student make in the school, like fighting or something related to bad habit, like smoking. Yeah. So that is what school can do to perpetuate good study habits in students. Or maybe they can motivate their student, or maybe just provide for your student a good environment that is maybe just fun or exciting, or something related to make students excited about your actions. Yeah. So number 2 is, do I think it's possible? Do I think it's possible to always act in a virtuous way? Why not? Yeah. Even if you feel really hard to always act in a virtuous way, but you have to maintain your virtuous, because if you can maintain your virtuous, you will make harmful for other people. You will make harm for other people. That is a like stupid stuff. Yeah, but I think it's possible to always act in a virtuous way. Yeah, you shouldn't lie any people. You shouldn't lie any people, because it will affect your reputation. But when your reputation be affected, people will really hate you, and it will and it will affect your life a lot. But you don't need to be always virtuous, like, oh, let me help you, or maybe just do a good thing. I'm not talking about that. You can maintain it for a long time, but I'm talking about that you have to maintain your reputation. You have to promote your reputation. You have to try to increase your reputation, but you do not need to lie anymore. Just don't be unethical in working or doing something that affects other people. So number 3, that have I ever faced a decision that tested my morally right beliefs? Have I ever faced a decision that tested my morally right beliefs? Morally right beliefs. I'm actually don't understand this stuff. Okay. That is yeah, I feel a lot of I face a lot of time that's my life tested me. My life tested me, make a decision that is way too that tested me. That is my morally right beliefs. Last time I made a mistake, and I apologize that person. Although that time I hit them. Yeah, not just like incidentally hit them. I'm not trying to do that. I just incidentally hit them. And yeah, like she gone away. She did not look back me, look back and look at me. She just gone away. She just went away. I don't know why, but I think she was shy, or maybe just don't care. But I felt really, I made a mistake, so I had to go to her place and start to apologize her. So yeah, I know that is my life is making a test for me, but I know. Yeah. Number 4 is, why do people sometimes contradict themselves in agreements? I think that when people are in a agreement, they always feel really stressed. They always feel really pressured, and maybe something they talk is not integrate with their action. So yeah, just because they are feeling really pressured, really stressed, really uncomfortable in themselves, and they would talk anything. They can control themselves just like that. That's why is sometimes constrain themselves in agreements. So number 5 is, when is necessary. When is it necessary for government to slash public spending? I don't know. This is too deep. This stuff's too deep. But I think that the time that is necessary for government to slash public spending, is too enough. Yeah, that is not necessary. Just talk about we see that is not enough. Yeah, the government have the responsibility that have to build their countries. So when they spending too much money in public, they have to make sure that it's not overcome their budgets. So I think that the government is the necessary to government slash their public spending is that when they feel that's enough, that is enough for the public. Yeah, do not spending in something that's not necessary for public or make people feel better. So anyway, so number 6 is, how has my understanding of religion changed as I grow older? How has my understanding of religion changed? Okay, as I grow older. Yeah, my understanding of religion changed is that I understand the detail in a detailed way about my religion. That is, I have to respect my religion, my cultures, and also I get a lot of knowledge about my life, a lot about my religion. Yeah, where was it come from, or something else that is I from my role. So yeah, although I'm not believing it, but I have to flow because I'm not sure that is happening. does that happen? I don't know, but you have to follow that rule. So number 7 is what is the most ridiculous trend I've seen on social media. Okay, yeah, the most ridiculous trend I've seen on social media is about comparing man and woman. The man is necessary than woman, or the woman is necessary than man. That is a ridiculous content. That is a ridiculous trend. And also, recently we have a ridiculous trend that we acting like some stupid stuff, some rainbow that is appear on TikTok. That is about some of the picture of that created by AI, of like intelligence. So yeah, that's the most. I think you understand what I say, right? So number 8 is what makes a movie appeal to wide audience. Yeah, I think that is about the the landscape. Yeah, the colors, the the combine the colors together that make the background. And also about the story. It's about a story. It's about something that is really I don't know what. Yeah, make audience feel really nervous about what will happen next. Yeah, that is about the secrets or some of the acting, some of the action of the subject. Yeah, I know, but that is what I can talk about. So number 9 is what kind of living conditions do I think affect mental health most? Okay, the living conditions I think affect mental health the most is number 1 is the environment that is surrounding yourself is about the positive people. Yeah, they always go to the gym or they have a positive thinking. They always believe in themselves and do not talk about something that is stupid. Yeah, that can affect mental health the most. And also, if you, for example, if you live in a Jew families, your mental health also be affected because when you live in the environment that is always appear the stupid stuff or anything else, you always face with bad stuff, and it will go into your mindset that you think that I think this true, that is the truth, this the truth of life, and you will believe in it, and then you will do it. That will affect your mental health most. So number 10 is how can statistics be misleading if not explained properly? Okay, misleading. Okay, if you read a report, when you read a statistic, if that is not be real, that's not explained properly, it will affect the first thing. It will affect your perspective. Yeah, that will affect your perspective because when you read something in the first time, you will trust in it. Yeah, you will trust in it because you don't have anything to compare with. So you will trust in it immediately. So if that is a misleading, that's a unproperly statistic, you will trust in the wrong stuff. You will trust in the wrong, in the misguidance. So yeah, so. Yeah, when you do not explain properly a statistic, it will be wrong. It will be misleading. So yeah, that's my 10 vocabulary and 10 questions today. So I hope you have a great day. See you for next time.